Skin the Harder Way, Southern T, back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If this your first time, do you boy solid. Don't make it your last time. Hit that subscription button as well. We talk this good boxing, sports, parlays, predictions every single day, not just today. Now, y'all know we here for a good time, not a long time. I ain't gonna hold up too much of y'all time this morning. I just want to come in here, ride with y'all for a second, drop this tad bit of info on you now. We a couple months removed from the Ryan Garcia versus Devin fight. Not even a couple months at this point, right? We about 6 months removed from the Ryan Garcia and the Devin Haney fight and whatnot, right? Now we all know that Ryan ended up popping dirty for a steroid, Ostraine. There was another steroid up in there, right? But something about it being, the other substance, something about it being over diluted, right? Kind of got it thrown out. So we're not even gonna talk about that one. You know what I mean? On here, we gonna talk about the Ostraine, right? The substance that Ryan Garcia actually pled guilty for. Now, I've had conversations with people who I deem, pretty smart, people who I deem pretty honorable people, right? You know what I mean? And even a lot of them, you know what I mean? It's not really registering to them exactly that Ryan Garcia cheated Devin Haney. It's either that it's not registering to them or they just don't care because Devin got cheated and not Gervonta Tank Davis, right? You know what I mean? But there are people who really seem to believe that the only reason Devin got beat up that night, right? And he didn't lose the fight because you can't say he lost because the boy cheated. So they took the loss back, right? So it's really some people who fail to realize, who want to fail to realize that a big part of the reason Devin got beat up that night, right, is because of the Ostraine. Because you have people literally come up here, right? Not doctors at all. Like, no, none of these people I'm talking about are doctors, right? You literally have people come up here and say, Devin didn't lose. Devin didn't lose because of the Ostraine. He lost because Ryan was a better fighter that night. And you could feel how you want to feel. He couldn't get out the way of the right hook, right? But then when I say taking steroids makes you faster and stronger. So if Ryan didn't take the steroids, Devin Haney wouldn't have been there for the hooks. He wouldn't have been able to catch Devin Haney with the hook, right? They don't seem to hear that part. So maybe, since you don't want to take my word for it, maybe you need to hear it from, Victor Conte. And we all know about Victor Conte, his history of helping people cheat in baseball. He came over to boxing. He's a supplement maker. And some people feel like he's still, making steroids. He's just making legal steroids. He's using different stuff, right? So if he's using stuff not on the ban list, you know what I mean, to help his fighters, in training or to help his fighters, with their body, if it's not on the ban list, then that means that it's legal, right? But Ostraine is illegal. It is on the ban list, meaning that you can't use it, right? So that's not enough, for certain people, right? But Victor Conte, he came out and he followed up. He followed up on this, and they ran a study, right? They ran a study on Ostraine. That's the drug that Ryan Garcia popped dirty for, right? The drug that everybody seems to believe didn't help him on the night, right, of that Ryan Garcia fight, or people don't want to believe that it helped him on the night of that Ryan Garcia fight, right? But Victor Conte, they ran a study, right? And the study is with less than 1% of Ostraine. Now, the thing is, Ryan Garcia had less than 1% of Ostraine in him. It wasn't enough Ostraine to even do nothing. It wasn't enough Ostraine to even help Ryan Garcia, right? Which is completely a lie, which is completely false, right? Most people saying that are Gervonta Tank Davis fans. They want the excuse that Tank beat him, Devin couldn't beat him. They want the Ostraine. It was right. Gervonta Tank Davis made him take random drug testings, and he made him come in at a smaller weight, and he made him have a rehydration clause, right? So Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney and Tank fought two completely different Ryan Garcias, on top of the fact of him being on steroids, right? But I digress. This is from the human study of Ostraine on the effects of the body. And I'm going to show it to you real quick so y'all can see. Right, I'm going to show it to you, then I'm going to read it out loud. Right, so y'all can see this is Victor Conte. straight from his Twitter page, right? So if y'all want to go check out Victor Conte, y'all can do that, right? But this is what it says. This is what it says. It said, wonder if Ryan Garcia and others in and around boxing seen this human study of the effects of Ostraine on speed and power performance. Now, it's a lot of people that tell you Devin lost, like it didn't help Ryan. Devin lost because Ryan is better, right? Literally, Ostraine makes you faster and it makes you stronger. People think that, you know, taking steroids is just that night. Oh, he took it that night. It helped him. No, taking the steroids is helping you through the whole process before the fight. All the fluids and helping you gain through the lead up to the fight, not just on the fight night, right? It's deeper than Devin not being able to get out of the way of a left hook. He probably didn't even see that left hook because it was PED infused, right? But I digress. I wonder if Ryan Garcia and others in and around boxing have seen this human study of the effects of Ostraine on speed and power performance. The 1.2 pounds of lean body increase translated to an improvement in the start climb test in both speed at plus 15.5%, 12.9 faster, and power plus 25.5%, plus 20.3 watts. So it just less than 1% of Ostraine makes you 15% faster and makes you 25% stronger. So Ryan Garcia came in that fight, and this is less than 1% of Ostraine found in his system during the test. Now understand, there was a 10-month process of no drug testing. They drug tested the last month of the fight. There was a 10-month process of no drug testing, so ain't no telling how much of this Ostraine that Ryan Garcia had in his body before he started to tail off it, getting closer to the fight, right? But I digress. Does it seem that a 15% increase in speed, a 25% increase in power, does it seem that we should consider that possibly that may help a boxer win a fight? That's what Victor Conte had to say. Does it seem that we should consider that possibly a 15% increase in speed, a 25% increase in power may help a boxer win the fight? Victor Conte went on to say, this is not an animal study. This is a human study using low doses of Ostraine. In my opinion, the fact that Ryan did no random drug testing for 10 months and then seemed to have an increase in both speed and in power in his fight with Devin Haney is highly suspicious. Now I'm gonna read it again. I'm gonna read it again slowly. I'm gonna show it to y'all, let y'all read it for the screen. It says, I wonder if Ryan Garcia and others in and around boxing have seen the human study of effects on Ostraine on speed and power performance. The 1.4 pounds of lean body increase translated to an improvement in the start climb test in both speed, 15%, and power, 25%. Does it seem that we should consider that a possible 15% increase in speed and 25% increase in power can help a boxer win a boxing match? In my opinion, the fact that Ryan did not random drug test for 10 months and seemed to have an increase in both speed and power is highly suspicious. So for my people who's telling you that Ryan Garcia took Ostraine and it didn't help him, Devin Haney just got beat because he didn't get out the way of the left hook, maybe that's because Ryan was faster than he normally is. Maybe that's because Ryan was stronger than he normally is. Maybe that's because less than 1% of Ostraine makes you 15% faster and 25% stronger. And this was done with human testing, not animal testing. This is Victor Conte, right? Wonder if Ryan Garcia and the others in boxing have seen this human study of the effects of Ostraine on speed and power performance. The 1.4 pounds of lean body increase translated to an improvement in the stir climb test in both speed, 15.5, 12.9 faster time, and in power, 25.5, 20.3 more power watts. Does it seem that we should consider that a possible 15% increase in speed and 25% increase in power may help a boxer win a fight. This is not an animal study. This is a human study using a relatively low dose of Ostraine. In my opinion, the fact that Ryan did no random testing for 10 months and then seemed to have an increase in both speed and power is highly suspicious. Sean Thompson said, how much is Bill paying you? Man, Bill ain't paying me nothing, bro. Bill ain't paying me nothing to bring you the truth, man. Ain't nobody paying me nothing to bring you the truth, buddy. I just want you to know, Sean Thompson, because you seem to think that, taking steroids don't help you in the first place, right? If it didn't help you, why the hell you take? That's like I want you to stop eating, right, Sean, for 10 months and see if it don't help you. The boy took steroids because he wanted the help. You know what I mean? If he didn't want the help, he wouldn't have took the steroids. I'm just explaining to y'all how this shit work. And then you got folks like Sean Thomas come here and tell me I'm getting paid because I'm explaining to you how less than 1% of Ostraine increases your speed by 15%. Maybe that's why Devin Haney couldn't see them hooks that y'all like to talk so much about and whatnot. Maybe that's why Devin Haney couldn't see them hooks, right? This is scientific study showing the effects of Ostraine on the body. With less than 1% of Ostraine in your body, you're 15% faster. You're 25% stronger. And people literally hate Devin Haney so much, they running around here telling you that Ryan Garcia taking steroids, taking PEDs, taking illegal drugs didn't help him beat Devin Haney. And he didn't beat Devin Haney. So I'm going to stop saying that too. Didn't help him that night in the ring against Devin Haney. If you're one of the people that's running around here, I guess because I'm telling you a fact, right? A fact they know Ostraine actually does help you, right? Of course it helps you. That's why Ryan Garcia took the shit to begin with, right? Because I'm telling you a fact, I'm getting paid. But you not getting paid, and you running around here acting oblivious to, people taking PEDs as if it's not banned to begin with. That's really all you need to know from the beginning, right? That it was banned to begin with, right? But when it's Devin Haney and it's not Tank Davis, right? Because if it was Tank Davis, y'all people be losing y'all mind. You'll have everybody in here on the rampage and shit running rampant, right? But because it was Devin Haney, you don't seem to care because you wanted him to lose anyway. So this really is for all my people, who said that, Ostraine didn't help Ryan Garcia, that's not what it was. Not knowing what the fuck they talking about. And some of them actually do know what they talking about. It's just some people think they're so smart that they could, change the truth. Well, the fact is the fact. You can change the truth. You just can't change the motherfucking truth around me. You can change the truth around them other people. Them other people gonna let you get away with this shit. T not letting you get away with changing the truth on T. Because the truth is the truth. The truth is that boy cheated. He used the Ostraine. Ostraine does increase your speed and power. Like I was telling all you smart motherfuckers in the beginning. You just don't know how it works. Oh, on that night, he got beat up because he couldn't get out the way of the hook. He couldn't get out the way of the hook because Ryan Garcia was faster than Ryan Garcia is. Right? He couldn't even knock. Side note, he couldn't even knock Devin Haney out on fucking Ostraine. Anyway, but I digress. So just for all my smart ass people who swear that Ostraine didn't help Ryan Garcia that night, it did. It made him less than 1% of Ostraine makes you 15% faster and 25% stronger. That most definitely could help you. I don't know, maybe land the left hook. Smart guy. But I digress. Skinny Hardaway, Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love. Make sure y'all tell a friend. Tell a friend.